A day after agreeing to a framework for a bipartisan approach on the formulation of the new IEBC, President William Ruto this morning kicked off the process by meeting with parliamentary leadership of both houses of his Kenya Kwanza alliance. The lawmakers in a meeting attended by Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua included National Assembly Majority Leader Kimani Ichun'gwa and his deputy Owen Baya, National Assembly Majority Whip Sylvanus Osoro and his deputy Naomi Wako, Senate Majority Leader Aaron Cheruiyot and his deputy Tabitha Karanja, and Senate Deputy Majority Whip Steve Lelegwe.
My suggestion is that this matter can be handled in Parliament by a bipartisan parliamentary process so that we can agree on what it is they have an issue with, and we can adjust as is agreed and as necessary.
In a statement, Ruto said, and I quote, "We have asked the parliamentary leadership of both houses to consider our proposal for a bipartisan approach to addressing the matters raised by the opposition as a priority," end of quote. Ruto adding, and I quote, "We are convinced that the issues shall be conclusively handled by the parliament in order to allow us focus on our economic transformation program," end of quote. The move welcomed by Ruto's allies.
Like we had initially indicated, were issues that are within the domain of members of parliament. And rightfully, like was said yesterday by the president, this matter now rests with the members of parliament to agree on the issues that Azimio had raised.
Opposition leader Raila Odinga is also expected to brief his Azimio parliamentary group on the way forward.
This committee must be composed with immediate effect, with strict deadlines for resolving the crisis facing the country.
Legal pundits argue that the bipartisan panel of parliament will have to amend the law on recruitment of IEBC to avoid conflicting with the IEBC selection panel in place, which has already begun the process of putting in place the new electoral body.
Most likely it would be inappropriate to stop the ongoing process, but to reverse the ongoing process. But the process can be stopped so that those who will come in, assuming there is a new consensus, can join the process of recruitment before they start the shortlisting. And they could always even extend the time for advertisement for other people to apply if this will be deemed a confidence-building measure.
However, legal experts say the composition of the IEBC selection panel must represent various groups and stakeholders and not politicians.
The court has already said the selection panel cannot just have representatives of two political parties or coalitions. It has to be broad-based. So there is a bipartisan process of discussing how to come up with a broad-based amendment process. And then there is a selection panel for which it is inappropriate to use the word bipartisan. It cannot be bipartisan. It should be representative of stakeholders who are interested in the election process.
The current panel consists of 7 members, 2 from the Parliamentary Service Commission, 2 from the Interreligious Council of Kenya, while the Public Service Commission, Political Parties Liaison Committee, and Law Society of Kenya has 1 member each. Giverson Minor, K24, Nairobi.